Ah, what up, bro? What's up, people? What's up, people? It's your boy 4K back again. You'll see me in a while. Uh, yeah. So, um, um, I hope, everything is looking good. You can totally see me. You don't even have to see me. You just need to listen to this. The question is self-improvement simple? Is it simple? Let me do some 10 push-ups, then we can continue on. Yo. Those are 10 push-ups. Did you notice something? It literally took me less than 20 seconds to do those push-ups, 10 push-ups. And if you can do those push-ups, 100 of them in a day, in a month, in a year, you are a different person, I'm telling you. So, is self-improvement really simple? I don't want to give you the direct answer because I feel like I should be explaining more. Let me give you an analogy. I don't really like analogies because most of you don't understand. Let me be direct. Self-improvement is so simple. It's so simple. It is not a question. The title was a clickbait. Self-improvement, it is the easiest thing that you'll ever do. Just get off this video and continue on with the other things. But if you continue on listening, let me explain further. You see, the reason why you don't want to improve or you can't improve, you have difficulty in improving, it is not that improving to a better life, to a better person, to better habits, they are difficult. That is not the problem. The problem is because of their simplicity. And when something is so simple, our minds tend to think like we are able to do it. So you have the freedom of choice. Now let me tell you something. That is true to a certain extent. But let me open up your eyes, because I don't think you are going to find another video that is going to help you more than this. You don't have time. Get out of the matrix time. You don't have really time. You don't have time. And if you realize how short your life is, then you realize that you don't have tomorrow to make a decision. You make that decision today, right now. Get off this video and go do something else. So, use binary thinking when you want to self-improve. Every time. Just use this. I know the world is not black or white, but when it comes to personal improvement and becoming a better version of yourself, you have to use binary thinking. It is either something is good or bad. And I told you have to get yourself some standards. Have goals, have ambition, and picture the person who you want to become. Let that thinking and settle down in your consciousness. Let it be subconscious. And every single time you want to do something, ask yourself, is it good or bad? And I want you to set a 5 second rule. Or maybe have a coin. Look for a coin. And I want you to do this. Each time you want to make a decision, to do anything, to do literally anything. Like, look. Let me tell you. So today I realized that when you slow down, you actually become faster. Your mind works faster. When you stop thinking of a lot of things, then you calm down. Your mind gets clear. You can see the world well. You see how people are behaving. And if you have learned about manipulation and persuading people or influencing people, and you don't know how to apply it in the real world, it is because you have a lot of information in your head, and you have to let that go. Let that settle in. I want to give you a challenge. Go for a whole day without talking to anyone. Don't talk to anyone, don't speak. Just shh. Don't even talk to yourself. Just notice everything. Notice that voice that is always talking. I don't have to talk outside here. You are always talking to yourself. And that voice, you have to train it to be on your side. You have to train it. That is a subconscious thing. Then it has been trained by society, and it has been programmed by your parents, by this system, to sabotage you. Especially if you come from poverty, you are not going to get out of this system if you let that voice control what you think. That is not you. That voice is not you. So there's another video I'm going to make. I'm going to talk about that voice. But what will this help you with? This will tell you that a lot of things that you do, you are inflicting yourself. And the fight is not on what you want to become, but the fight is who you are clinging to be. Who you are fixated. The ego, the persona you have built. The identity, you have to crush it. But how can you crush it? I want you to look for a coin. For a coin, maybe a 20 bob, a 10 bob, a shilling. Coin yote tu. Just look for something. Look maybe for a Rubik's Cube. Look for something that will distract you, that will bring you right into the moment. When you want to make a decision, ask if that decision is hard, take that Rubik's Cube and twist it. Or maybe they take that coin and spin it. Hold it. Look at it. As you are looking at it, you already before you open up your hand to reveal the side of the coin which is on top, or the side of the coin that you have. I don't know, but you understand. Before that coin falls in your hand, you already know. I want you to understand this. You already know what you really want, and that thing that you want, ask yourself: is it compounding to the person I want to become? If it is not, cut it off. Go to boredom. And mostly, let me tell you this. Mostly, we have a problem with being with ourselves. And that is a big problem. Why? Because the voice that is in your head, it is self-sabotaging. You hate yourself. You have to look at the mirror and love the person and the thing that you see there. Once you are with yourself 100% of the time, and you have to love yourself. And I found this, that most people don't love themselves. Why? Because maybe society told them that a beautiful person looks like this, a beautiful person looks like this. You have combo. So people see themselves as imperfect, and you will never reach your full potential if you see yourself in a negative way. And the power is looking at yourself positively. Looking at yourself as a perfect thing. An entity that was meant to be the way it is. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you have long hair, whether you have short hair, it doesn't really matter. You are more than that. And when you make that decision, embrace boredom. I know. Sometimes you are like, I want to go to smoke, but why am I going to smoke? Because I feel lonely. Why are you lonely? Because I don't have friends. Why don't you have friends? Because I don't like how people think. Why don't you like how people think? You see? Go ask yourself questions. Why don't you like that? Why do you want to smoke? Because I'm lonely. Why are you lonely? Because I don't have anything to do. Why don't you have anything to do? Why do you keep on scrolling on TikTok? Because I don't like boredom. Why don't you like boredom? Because I have no imagination. What is no imagination mean to you? I can't do something. Do you have hobbies? No, I don't have hobbies. I just scroll. Ask yourself questions, and that is how you are going to get into it. So embrace having that boredom, and it's mostly look. If you go into boredom, cut off social media, cut off all the platforms, and if you go into boredom, then you are going to find something that is better to do. Look, let me give you something. This is very important, and if you miss this, yeah, okay. So, look, you are already in the negative state. Like, think of life. Life is not linear, and you are not on the positive side or on level 0. You are in the negative, and everyone that you see, they are the 99% of people who live in poverty. Now let that sink in. I am one of them, you are one of them, they are one of them. So understand that everyone is in a negative state. Everyone that you know is in the negative state. And so stop comparing yourself with them. Stop doing the same things that they are doing. Try to cut them off so that you can move to the positive side. I know it is going to be difficult. It is going to be lonely. You are not going to have friends. And let me tell you this. Cutting people off, cutting things off is the only way you are going to move to a positive state, to a 0 state. Let's say a 0 state, not even a positive. Once you get to a 0 state, then you can start building blocks to a positive way or a positive destination. You are already in the negative. You cannot start building, you are in the negative already. And they are going to take it in. And you are going to make a lot of friction, which is going to discourage you, or maybe to make you miserable. It is going to make your life miserable if you don't follow this method I'm telling you. Cut off everything. Learn to be with yourself. Learn to detach from everyone. You don't have any relationship. It is just a psychological thing so that you don't feel lonely. But we are innately lonely. I'm thinking about my mom. My mom loves me. She's with me always. No, she's not. She's not. She's her own human being, and that is just psychological. And people out here are winning. People out here are thinking differently, and we have to think like the 1% in order to succeed. So it is going to be difficult, but the only way you can succeed is choosing binary thinking. It is either good or bad. It is either black or white. And remember, the reason why moving into the positive side is difficult, it is not because it is difficult. It is because you are difficult. And because it is simple. You can't decide now, I want to quit, and you are going to quit. And every time, because it is binary, you are going to deny yourself every time. But the problem is not that. The problem is knowing that you can do that. So you will never do that. And remember, time is running by. And when time goes, you are going to miss all the resources that you have. And that is going to sabotage you in the end. So use this time carefully and peacefully. Calm down your mind. Slow down. Let the world rush. Watu wakimbishana TikTok wa scroll. Nothing will happen. Watu watch content za juzi za last year. Important. Mtu ako YouTube watch 4 months ago. Yeah, important information, but 4 months ago. We are living in the future already. Unatafuta nini huko nyuma? You see? So this is not important. You have to train your mind to live in the present moment. If you want to be able to do that, I promise you are losing already. And trust me, you don't want to be the last person on this planet. Have a wonderful night.